Okay, so our statement of faith today on this particular morning is 8.8, and it says, I believe that if a married person becomes a Christian, then they will seek to love and care for their unsaved partner in such a way that they bring goodwill and honor to Christ. I believe that if the unsaved partner wishes to divorce, then the saved partner should allow it for the sake of peace. It's not the unsaved person's fault when their partner becomes a Christian. And we all know that when you become a Christian, you change in many, many ways. And so if the unsaved partner then doesn't like it, then they are allowed to divorce, says Paul, for the sake of peace. In fact, I'll read the little verse that explains it. It's 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 12. He says, But to the rest speak I, not the Lord, if any brother hath a wife that believeth not, and she be pleased to dwell with him, let him not put her away. And the woman which hath an husband that believeth not, if he be pleased to dwell with her, let her not leave him. For the unbelieving husband is sanctified by the wife, and the unbelieving wife is sanctified by the husband, else were your children unclean. But now they are holy. But if the unbelieving depart, let him depart. A brother or a sister is not under bondage in such cases, because God has called us to peace. For what knowest thou, O wife, whether thou shalt save thy husband? Or what knowest thou, O man, whether thou shalt save thy wife? Now, this is a very, very interesting thing. You see, talking to people just recently in this church and outside of the church, they were talking about this issue, and I said, listen, you need to understand a very simple principle. Becoming a Christian doesn't destroy families. Becoming a Christian doesn't destroy families. So there we are. What a wonderful thing that we have in the Scriptures.